A legion brood, obliterating priceless knowledge. Imagine that. Long has this one been a blight upon your world. Not all his schemes came to fruition, but those that did caused untold ruin. From birth, pit lords are oversized and stupid. Somehow the Legion manages to magnify both traits. At times it seems the Naga beg for scraps from the Legion's table, but the queen they serve wants far more than that. I do enjoy seeing the shrine of a great enemy profaned by the spirits of its own worshippers. The haughty elves of old had such regard for their own spirits. Such a delicious indignity. Invaders messily corrupting other invaders. Typical. Far more useful to coax them along the proper path, don't you think? Let me guide your hand as you battle this vessel. Though it retains but a fraction of the fallen Titan's power, you will not survive its onslaught without my expertise. You must face the deceiver on his own ground, where he is vulnerable. Come, let us taste his soul. A remnant of power lingers in this broken temple. It must be ours. Come, enter the circle and take it. My mistake. It seems the upstart goddess still holds sway here. Oh well. So much death here. So much power. Is this not the sight of what you mortals consider your greatest humiliation? I hope you fare better this time. I don't believe these lands have seen such carnage since the battle for Xalatath. Such a long time ago. This was always a place of power. Egwene was drawn here, and before her, the elves, and before them, the trolls, and before them. That fell edifice towering over this land pales in comparison to the grandeur of what stood here long ago. It was here, in ages past, that the god of the deep lost a great battle to the god of seven heads. But as was so often the case, even defeat ultimately worked in N'Zoth's favor. This trifling skirmish is little more than a distraction. The true battle draws nigh as the circle nears completion. This conflict is but a shadow of an ancient war that predated the meddling of the Titans. Infinite armies clashed in ceaseless battle. But I'm sure your little war is impressive, in its own way. It took ages to make my return to the surface after the Sundering. The Naga can be so possessive of artifacts. This land has seen so much upheaval. The cataclysm, the sundering, the scouring. You really have no idea. You are a good choice. No other wielder has murdered their way across a continent quite like you have. I admire your endurance. The light would have your kind remain obedient and stagnant. I offer the gifts of freedom and strength. I hope you remember my kindness. Your allies consider me a bad influence, yet all I've ever done is speed you along the path you chose. I can feel the pulse of your world quickening. Soon, all will be drenched in its life